conservative newspaper columnist George Will poses on the red carpet on January 8, 2009, in Washington, D.C. Longtime conservative columnist George Will is making a case against voting for Republicans in November's 2018 midterm elections, arguing that House Speaker Paul Ryan, R. Weiss, and other GOP members of Congress have become the president's poodles. In a column published Friday in The Washington Post, Will lamented Republican misrule, and criticized lawmakers for having no higher ambition than to placate the president. The Republican-controlled Congress, which waited for Trump to undo by unilateral decree the border folly they could have prevented by actually legislating, is an advertisement for the unimportance of Republican control. Will wrote. Will's column follows a public outcry over President Donald Trump's zero-tolerance enforcement policy at the U.S.-Mexico border, which has led to the separation of undocumented migrant children from their parents. While Trump signed an executive order Wednesday ceasing the separations, his administration will instead detain families together indefinitely, a policy that also drew swift criticism and conflicts with a 2015 court order. Republicans, meanwhile, have failed to come up with immigration legislation that will pass both chambers of Congress, and they lost the president's support in the process. Will also took on Trump aide Stephen Miller, one of the president's top advisors on immigration, as well as the president's former campaign manager Corey Lewandowski. Just as a magnet attracts iron filings, Trump attracts and is attracted to louts, he wrote. Will didn't endorse Democrats either. A Democratic-controlled Congress would be a basket of deplorables, he wrote, but nevertheless pressed voters to strip the Republicans of their congressional majority. In today's GOP, which is the president's plaything, he is the mainstream, he wrote. So, to vote against his party's cowering congressional caucuses is to affirm the nation's honor while quarantining him. Last year, Will called Trump the nation's worst president, after Trump endorsed accused child molester Roy Moore for the then-open Senate seat in Alabama. Read Will's column here. Download. Do you have information you want to share with HuffPost? Here's how.